Welcome to Lane Stadium, home of the Virginia Tech Hokies. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me as always, and this will send chills up your spine. It's time for Enter Sandman. The Cardinals will put total leather to crank us up. On the move from inside his 5. He's able to work his way on the return up to the 23 before he steps out of bounds. The Hokies offense will go to work first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before. And that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
The give to the tailback. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you could tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
Catch in the middle, it's Green. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Last season, Kyron Drones really didn't play to the level he or Virginia Tech expected for him. Jesse, what does he need to do to return to his 2023 form?
It's consistency and avoiding the negative plays, avoiding the turnovers, making the throws you're supposed to make. There is no question physically, Kyron Drones has all the tools. And you think back to a year ago, if that Hail Mary stands against Miami and they get that win, maybe the season ends differently for Virginia Tech. This is a special talent. He's got to be more consistent.
Part of the Hokies' DNA to rely on that ground game, sort of like a Kevin Jones type guy.
No doubt, and I think it's always what's made these offenses go. Like the running game, the versatility of the running game, but you got to have that bell cow that you can hand it off to establish it.
That's caught. It's Green. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box? Balance on offense. The defense can't be right.
Here's a heat. Setting up the screen. Oh, got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Hokies. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cardinals offense has the ball for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, winning at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Catch in the middle. It's Golden. Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. This time they'll go to the running game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line, because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want.
The Cardinals look to keep this drive humming. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Hey, Tyler, how you doing, buddy?
Great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
Looking to throw, it's Moss. Trying to pull his way in.
Oh, I got you. Not a bad team to rebuild, for sure. I'm doing good, man. Long time no see.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down.
Man, it has been a long drive.
And the dang,
I just feel like you got to pay this off.
gonna shut down that running back, man. Done good on this first drive. Hopefully,
the 3-yard line, I think I might
Virginia
try to
Tech's got
finish
some
this
good
off with a
defense.
touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock.
Oh my God, he
These
missed.
guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
That is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Green. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Green. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed. And he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
Quarterback on the keeper. Got the 1st down and more. And a really nice run and pick up there. Stop the really big play. Explosive. explosive run from the Hokie quarterback. He was almost off the never-land the way Michael Vick used to do it.
You can't coach that. He's got it already done, and that guy's got some serious speed, the ability to outrun people and make it look like they're just in slow motion.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Hokies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go back to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better.
There he goes. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back and
I always run forward. I'm Virginia Tech, though. Louisville, I'm just trying to stop their running back. We've done pretty good on that first drive. Pass defense is a bit shaky, but so far so good.
Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Wide open spaces. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. And the Hokies,
it'll be
backed up
a
in the
fun
shadow
one,
of their
for sure.
own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Looks as if he's going to run it. And he'll race it to
We'll take that. Let's go, drones.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0.
It's only meta if you have a big quarterback. I would not try that with like a little quarterback. But Jones is built like a running back, so it works out. Doesn't really mess with the wear and tear that much. And it doesn't work every time either.
25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Moss. They're working that left side. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Golden. Brings him down at the
they are pretty powerful, depending on when you run them.
Let's talk a
But
minute
they're
about
pretty,
Louisville's new quarterback,
definitely
Miller
OP.
Moss. Last year, started 9 games at his childhood favorite, USC, before being replaced by Jaden Mayava. Now with the Bill, he fills a void and brings a gunslinger mentality, Jesse.
He has that gunslinger mentality. When it's going good, it's normally going really, really good, but he has to be able to avoid the mistakes. And let's not forget, he's got some pretty big shoes to fill, too. Tyler Shuck did some really good things for Louisville's offense a season ago. So for Miller Moss, a chance to rejuvenate his career and do it at Louisville.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Man down on the play as the official.
Man, that's what's killing me. I got a defensive tackle, one of the best guys I have on my roster. He's out for the season. Need him getting hurt now.
These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time now. It used to just be in the red zone. Now you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
Got it in the middle, it's Bell. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line.
What, do you got a bunch of injuries or something?
And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down.
There we go. Oh, that's a new name. Let's replace that guy. Let's go, Gabe.
They're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs, and then hopefully move the football.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
You gotta love that on defense.
Okay, yeah, it was a little quick to that came up.
How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Florida State is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Doak Campbell Stadium, one of the more special places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Wake Forest. Any big changes in his ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Under fire. And the Heat gets there.
Dang, man.
14-yard line.
I thought I was getting out of that.
Past success has a lot to do with selling that fake.
Oh, okay. Well, you could just do to him out every once in a
The
while.
Hokies have
Use
put
both.
themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to throw. It's Groves. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Hokies are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile.
We're going to do a quarterback run here.
On the move. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Hokies will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. The give to the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I know that wasn't
Yeah, I didn't really. I wasn't trying to throw a pick. They were bringing pressure most of the time, and quarterback was a little rattled.
2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on 1st down. They're going to run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
The Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And the defense.
Hey, let's go. Yeah, the only time I have success with man is freaking on a run play. So you're not wrong.
Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate around tight ends and running backs, and that strong safety, he just beelined into the backfield.
Now a lot of work work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got it in the middle, it's golden. He won't get there, it'll bring up 4th down.
Then I did notice you can like sell out to pass and run, so that does help a lot when you're calling plays.
They'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Thrust that arm out. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there.
I do like the stiff arms and stuff. Animations are cool.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Line getting set on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Drones. That's reeled in, it's Selden. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. With the catch, it's Green.
There we go. My crosses are working in this game. That's the thing I noticed too. Kind of have to switch up the game plan depending on who you're playing. Yeah, spin's really nice this year. Smooth.
And in the red zone, if this defense gives up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, they're going to be in for a very unpleasant film session of Monday.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. The sure hands, it's Green. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for room, it's Stewart. He's loose. Really putting together a
yeah, let's go, man. Love the running game, though, this year, man. It feels good when you run the ball.
That's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that.
Yeah, you should with LSU.
You're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Drones. Finds his man, it's Selden. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And in the final seconds of the 1st half, they'll send out the field goal. Easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger. That's going to wrap up the first.
Yeah, I forgot. You got a freshman quarterback?
Fellas, you've been calling a great one.
I'm guessing you're in year 2, right?
And yes, football is is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out
so
on
little
top
experience,
today.
but definitely
With that said, let's send
not
it
what you
back to
need
the
in the
guys
SEC.
at Lane
That
Stadium.
and a chopped up offensive line is not a good combination.
Away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And here's a fumble way behind.
All right, there's that defense. Let's go.
Bounces your way, and the offense very
Yeah,
lucky to keep possession on
it's
that.
one thing that's good about the freaking SEC is about every team's got a good defense.
Hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
The Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Brown. He goes out of bounds across the 15 at the 16. That's a solid pickup on that one. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
Nice job by the defense there on 3rd and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up 4th.
And the Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Wants to throw. It's Drones. Quickly to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
One thing I do like is Virginia Tech's got some good tight ends.
What game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
Well, it's a nice job tackling on defense. I know one guy missed, but you saw the effort. Other guys coming and flying to the football. They knew how big that 3rd down was. They had to get the stop to give themselves a chance to now get off the field.
A designed run for the quarterback. Across the 35.
Oh, he's gone. Oh, shucks.
Down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
You know, the risk on defense on 4th and short, putting all those guys close to the line of scrimmage, is that if the offense creases you, it's going to be an explosive play, and that's exactly what happened. They weren't able to stay in all of their gaps, and the offense breaks off an explosive run on 4th and short.
I can't. Their money's pretty tight right now, man.
The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got a kick in the door. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hokies. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
No, they don't have time for that no more.
And the extra point.
Maybe back in the 1920s, like you said in one of your comments.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Florida State is just getting crushed today, and this is in front of a full house in Tallahassee. There are children there, folks. They should not be subjected to this. They're trailing by 17 to Wake Forest. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Cardinals can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, running back on the move. Turning on the Jets. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point.
As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
They're dealing with a second and long. They'll run play action. Find his tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Dropping back, it's Moss. Shoots it to the left.
Well, good play there, Six.
They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just
it all depends on really the guy catching the ball, setting up the blocks.
Always zoomed in on the quarterback.
But you're all right. I mean, if you know what you're doing, you can really abuse it.
At least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded to understand what they were trying to accomplish. Doing a good job getting to the quarterback. And make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with a
Oh, man.
Make that quarterback.
Oh, I got to get a little picture of that because he took the defender and just slammed him on the ground. Watch.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He'll pull it on the read. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Power football with the run. At the 45 on his way. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down.
Yeah, that running back, man, he's 5'9", real life, 220. Big guy. That's the first time I've ever seen him throw a guy down like that.
Looking to pass. It's throws. The short hands. It's Green. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
The Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. For straight line speed.
I agree, man. And college football is full of players like 5'9", 200 pounds.
Guys got so much
but just never make the cut in the NFL.
So quickly, and then they bring the fake in there, and there's just a lot to try to stop with this Virginia Tech quarterback.
And the Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Get it out on the screen. There he goes. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hokies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they can't connect.
Pass interference.
The flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference. Pass interference. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2.
Yeah, I will once it gets in the fourth quarter, but third quarter still fair game.
And the Hokies will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Got his man quickly. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Well, this offense needed a touchdown. No doubt that was the guy the QB was going to be looking for on that play.
Yeah, it's close. 2 minutes, but I had to get at least one more. Then get the running game kicked up. Might get the backup quarterback in there. I think so. It'd be nice to get him some time.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Moss. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
With the catch, it's Brown. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The give from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Second down, he'll throw it. He makes a catch. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another playoff here in the third. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going to take off. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
I'm not sure. It's too early to tell. Of course, I got Clemson to deal with. Might make it to the conference championship when you play well.
Great job making something out of nothing.
They got the backups in there.
But not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. This offense hasn't been able to find the end zone with the GPS and a slide rule. Can they finally get a touchdown on 3rd and goal? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Well, it's a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little, too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the...
Yeah. Look at the mass sub starters. I don't get that. Does that substitute the backups in? No. See, right here, this guy is the guy I want to take over. I don't know if he will. We're going to put him in there.
And the extra point gets him a little closer at 31-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Florida State is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. They're trailing by 10 to Wake Forest. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And you can feel the momentum a little bit, right? I mean, the fourth quarter has kind of changed, and this defense is settled in. Their offense has scored as well. So this is a big tipping point.
Yeah, no, they're really making a big deal out of it.
Because Uncle Mo is all on the side of the defense.
Looking downfield, it's Watson. Pocket breaking down. Nothing to do with the football.
He just
throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
Yeah.
The Hokies
I know it's like a whole home game.
This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They barely get the punt out of their own territory. It'll be marked down just outside the 45. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll leave it with the lone back. Oh, he's got some space. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Yeah, I don't think any of my starters are out. That's why I was asking about that button, because it sure enough did not substitute my guys out.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. On the ground, it's Watson. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically.
There we go. Get down the ball.
They stopped the drive. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. We'll see what they can do.
Look if I know. Just glad to get an interception. I feel like it's harder to get turnovers in this one.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake.
Holy crap, what the heck?
Quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Creates a little space. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 30.
Yeah, very rarely I get a really good play out of it. We're going to go with this guy, man. I don't like that
And
other
this
guy.
defense and their team,
style
honestly, has
just
just
isn't
built some momentum
flowing
here in this
here.
fourth quarter, man. And I'm interested to see this offense, and if they can respond, if they can be physical, if they can run the football, they can make some plays here in this fourth quarter.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. They'll run the screen. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line, not enough to move the sticks.
It's a nice effort by the running back, but in that 3rd and long situation, it's just too much work for that running back to convert that 3rd down. Really, nice job. Got to give the defense credit. They surrounded him, got him to the ground.
He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll try the run. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time, but you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air, or you've got to be more physical up front.
Looking to throw, it's Adams. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time. And
Nice pass, man.
That is a gut punch if you're the offense, because they're in dime personnel. They're only rushing 4 guys. You've got 5 offensive linemen. You've got the option of bringing other people in to help give your QB time. And this offense, not good enough.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Great place to start for this offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead, and I can continue to run the football, and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
They've got the lead, but here in the fourth quarter, it's starting to dwindle. And if they're going to hang on to this game, they've got to be able to run it. It's a really tough thing to do when the opponent knows exactly what you're going to do, but this is what you train for. You've got to be the more physical unit right now.
They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
They'll keep it on the ground. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today. And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Defense looks as if it's coming. Back to throw, it's Adams. Bringing the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Bounced right back to them.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
And they swarm him under. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line.
I know, they're really pushing for some points here, though.
The Cardinals with the 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Hughes. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Right on the money.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything is going wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room.
Oh, man. This quarterback's going to be dead.
The defense puts the exclamation
Let that
point on
time
the day.
run,
They had a
Louisville.
wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
And the Cardinals will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we
Good
have
to see you,
victory
Tyler.
formation
You
coming.
guys have a good night. Talk to you soon.
Stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season.
Take care,
What do?
brother.
You respond by putting a winning streak.